Okay, so three amigos. Let's go for it. We're gonna start tilting. Well, first and foremost, you are gazing forward. Your neck is straight. You're not pushing the chin forward, right? Neutral. And let me go with a tiny micro yes nodding. Yes nodding, keeping your eyes open the entire time. You inhale and exhale. You breathe in and breathe out. Breathing, breathing. And again, I just reminded to myself because I forgot, we keep the eyes open. So keep your eyes open, gazing forward. It's an active movement, it's not the relaxation. And it's the active micro movement which effect goes deep inside your spine, your neck area of the spine. And the movement is done for up to 2 minutes. Of course, in the class, we will go for less, for shorter time, but you just know that up to 2 minutes. And then we pause. Remove your hands, go with your fingers to press like the edges of your neck, pressing the muscles, the both straight muscles that go from the from the skull to your shoulders. Two parallel thick muscles along your spine. Yes, press them and relax them towards your spine. That's a good exercise when you squeeze the muscles inwardly towards the spinal cord, towards the neck, the neck joint, vertebrae. That is always stimulating. Let the blood restore its flow and refresh. It feels like you refresh your whole brain. Now let's go to the second movement of the three amigos. And we're going to roll shoulders back. Again, send your hands to the back, maybe holding them behind the back of your chair or behind your back. And we're going to move on to the next no shaking. Same instruction, guys. You keep gazing forward. You keep your eyes open. You're going side, very little tiny range of motion. This is a great set for you to take home, guys. 3 movements only, up to 2 minutes each, gazing what is in front of you at the height of your eyes. So let me go real quick. I didn't mention it. When we were shaking yes in the previous movement, we were stretching or decompressing the space between your vertebrae. Now in this no shaking, you are massaging between the vertebrae. Your discs there are getting their massage. So be micro in your movement. You know, the instruction originally says move your head in this exercise as if you are seated or were seated at the meeting and nobody is noticing that you are moving your head, but you are, right? It's a little exaggerated explanation, but that's the idea, making the movement as micro, as little as it's only possible. Inhale and exhale. Same thing, up to 2 minutes. This is a great way to release your compression of your neck and the headaches and the dizzy feelings and the fogginess of the mind and even insomnia and even numbness in your fingers and pain in your arms, that all come from the neck issue. So the three amigos is so noble that I really, let's stop here, guys. Release your hands. Rub between your fingers. I picked this exercise, well, I found it, or it found me, many years ago when I was dealing with the numbness of my fingers, which scared me really. And when I checked my neck, it turned out that my neck is flat because I have scoliosis. So because of the flat neck, it's not natural. The neck needs to have natural curvature. And because of that, I started having The discs issue, guys. So many of you are dealing with the same. So I immediately started looking for help, and I found this set of exercises, the 3 amigos. Well, I called it this way. 3 amigos, 3 friends, right? I want you to befriend these 3 movements. That's the reason behind the 3 amigos. So, because the friend number 1 is yes, and go in this order. And the number 2 is no. And the number 3 now will be the one that I call ay 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 movement. When you micro bend the neck sideways, again, little tiny movement. Another way to call it is bobblehead. So light, so weightless, so careless. And again, your eyes are open. You are gazing forward. You are looking at your reflection if you can see your little screen, or in the mirror if you want to do it in front. So this is the 3rd movement, guys. And my suggestion here, to me and to yourself, to myself and to you, is relax the neck as you do this. Because I'm talking, there is certain level of, tension, because I move my mouth. And when I move my mouth, my tongue and my neck also work a little, my throat. So my suggestion to all of us is do the movement, but do not try to achieve anything. Don't try to get anywhere. Be weightless, be careless. Because with the micro movement, you can just not hurt yourself. It's impossible. That's why I'm confident in saying, be careless, because your movement is micro. Very, very good. And then we stop. Let's go inhale.